How do you know if commercial property investing is right for you?
Australian commercial property has reached a new record volume.
And commercial real estate have an incredible amount of reliability and cash flows.
So people are looking really in areas that have got great capital gains and great capital growth opportunities.
The thing to be looking ahead over the next 6 to 9 months is going to be commercial real estate.
This is a question I get asked regularly and often forms the basis of my strategy sessions. At the end of the day, everyone's circumstances are different, and the reason for buying a commercial property over a residential property will be too. But there are a few general reasons I can share with you that will help you decide whether commercial property is the way to go. I'll also share a few considerations that may make you think twice about investing in commercial property. So stick around for it all, because you may have the answer you need by the end of this video. Let's start with the positives. When is commercial property investing right for you? If you're moving closer to your serviceability limit for residential borrowing, the high cash flow of commercial properties can assist because the income they generate is high enough to service a loan even with the bank's shading criteria. Approval of certain types of loans, like lease loans and no-doc loans, is sometimes solely based on the property income. The next reason a commercial venture might be right for you is if you need a passive income quickly. Whether your partner is on paternity leave or you need extra funds for retirement, a high-yielding commercial property gives you an instant passive income that the standard residential property cannot. And the third reason would be if you're a business owner that's cash rich but poor to the tax man. You guys know who you are. Business owners can generally secure loans with a high deposit. So the income that the property will generate should be enough to justify securing the loan. Now, let's move on to some of the reasons that should indicate to you that investing in commercial property might not be right for you at the moment. Firstly, I would not advise to venture into the commercial market if you're early on in building your portfolio. Commercial properties usually require a 20 to 35% deposit. So, if you could get 3 residential loans, each with a 10% deposit, versus 1 commercial property on a 30% deposit, you have the power to borrow at least 3 times as much. In my opinion, while you have serviceability up your sleeve, you should utilize it as best you can. Leveraging is what makes property investing so powerful. And with the capital growth from residential properties, you can make as much better return. The next reason also has to do with the deposit. As commercial properties require a higher deposit, the barrier to entry is much higher. You'll generally need at least $100,000 to get into a $300,000 property. The third reason would be if it doesn't suit your risk profile. Commercial property comes with a risk, the main one being longer periods of vacancy. If you cannot financially handle these periods, then it might not be right for you. You need to have adequate savings, buffers, and security in your employment. And then, just in general, the stakes are much higher when buying commercial property. There are many more moving parts and ramifications if you get it wrong. So, I wouldn't advise getting into commercial investing until you know the ins and the outs. If you buy a mediocre residential property in a mediocre suburb, you should still be okay in the long term. But if you buy a poor commercial property and have long periods of vacancy, this will also halt your future residential investing until it becomes tenanted. So, based on all of the above, I suggest you really reflect on where you are in your journey. Figure out your risk profile, calculate your cash flow, and see if you can leverage on your residential serviceability as far as possible. And then, if you think you're ready to jump into commercial investing, build a solid team that can help you navigate this new investment journey so you're able to maximize your success. That's it for me on this topic. I hope you found this video helpful. But if you have any questions or would like to know more, get in touch today. Otherwise, make sure you like and subscribe for more commercial property investment tips and tricks. I'm Steve Palise, author of Commercial Property Investing Explained Simply. Thanks for watching, guys.